City Life Vida Urbana is a housing justice nonprofit that's been working in the greater Boston area for now 49 years. And we're focused in helping working class tenants and homeowners better understand their housing rights so they can best fight against an eviction or a foreclosure, and or how to renegotiate against a bad rent increase, a bad contract, fight for better conditions.
Historically,
Boston used to be a reject town. People who lived in Boston were mainly like working class, working class, like people of color, people who couldn't afford to live in the suburbs, or who were policed out of the suburbs because of like racist like housing laws that existed back in the day. But as time has progressed, we've seen Boston, develop and invest in like luxury development as of recently. I would say within like the past 10 years, we've seen like a wave of like gentrification that has increased like property values, that has increased people's rents. Ultimately, this like wave of gentrification has been irresponsible in the sense that it is now and has been pricing people out of Boston for now more than a decade.
When someone gets an eviction notice, the first people that they trust are City Life Vida Urbana.
The city and the state has like finally accepted that there is a housing crisis in Boston. Nowadays, we were hearing things and historically, like people have come to our weekly meetings saying that I don't have heat in the winter, I don't have heated water, my windows don't close, I have rat infestation, I see rats climb over my kids when they're sleeping, like I don't know what to do.
Recently, one landlord picked up a dead rat and brought it to a tenant's face while waving it around and taunting the tenant.
So if someone has to pay $1,500 in rent, they need $60,000 in income to afford that. If you go by the HUD guidelines that you shouldn't be paying more than 30% of your income for rent plus utility allowance. So going by that standard, you need $60,000 to pay $1,500 in rent. And basically you need $12,000 in income to pay every $300 in rent.
During the pandemic, renters in Boston neighborhoods hardest hit by evictions were more likely to risk COVID infection. Black and brown neighborhoods that experienced the highest eviction filing rates also experienced among the highest rates of COVID-19. City Life Vida Urbana is a grassroots community organization committed to fighting for racial, social, economic justice, and gender equality by building working class power. Reporting for Northeastern University, I'm Nakia Jean Charles.